Percival de Rolo, the human gunslinger and heir to the de Rolo noble family of Whitestone, is a character forged in fire and shadow. His story begins with tragedy, the brutal murder of his family by the Briarwoods, a pair of vampire nobles who seized control of Whitestone and left Percy for dead. What followed was a journey of revenge, as Percy dedicated his life to hunting down those who had destroyed his world. But beneath his cold exterior, his sharp intellect, and his deadly skill with a gun, lies a man struggling with guilt, anger, and the fear that he will become the very thing he hates. Percival's journey is one of redemption, as he learns to let go of his thirst for vengeance and embrace his role as a leader and a hero. Percy's childhood in Whitestone was idyllic, filled with love, laughter, and the promise of a bright future. He was the third son of Lord and Lady de Rolo, a curious and intelligent boy with a knack for invention. He spent his days tinkering in his workshop, designing gadgets and weapons that he hoped would one day protect his family and his people. But all of that changed when the Briarwoods arrived. Silas and Delilah Briarwood, disguised as noble guests, betrayed the de Rolos, killing Percy's parents and siblings in a brutal coup. Percy was the only survivor, left with a single memory: the sound of his family's screams as they were slaughtered before his eyes. Please help the channel thrive. Give it a like, hit subscribe, and turn on notifications. He fled Whitestone, hiding in the woods and vowing to avenge their deaths. For years, Percy wandered Exandria, driven by a single-minded obsession. He studied engineering and firearms, perfecting his craft until he could build a gun that could kill even the most powerful vampires. He named the gun Animus, a fitting tribute to his family's memory. During this time, Percy became a different person, cold, distant, and consumed by anger. He trusted no one, and he cared about nothing except his quest for revenge. "They took everything from me," he told Vox Machina when they first met, "and I will take everything from them." His thirst for vengeance was so strong that it began to consume him, warping his judgment and clouding his morality. He was willing to do whatever it took to get what he wanted, even if it meant sacrificing innocent lives. Percy's descent into darkness was accelerated by the influence of Orthax, a shadow demon who fed on his anger and guilt. Orthax appeared to Percy in his dreams, whispering promises of power and revenge. The demon convinced Percy that the only way to honor his family was to kill the Briarwoods and everyone who had helped them. Percy accepted Orthax's offer, and the demon began to possess him, turning his eyes black and filling his mind with thoughts of murder. As Percy grew closer to Whitestone, his grip on reality began to slip. He would have violent outbursts, lashing out at his friends and seeing visions of his family's ghosts. "I can hear them," he whispered to Vex one night. "My parents, my siblings. They're telling me to keep going, to never stop." It was Vox Machina who pulled Percy back from the edge. When they arrived in Whitestone, they found a city under the Briarwoods' tyrannical rule, its people living in fear. Together, they plotted to overthrow the vampires, but Percy's obsession with revenge threatened to derail their plan. During a crucial battle, Percy came face to face with Silas Briarwood, and he let his anger get the better of him. He ignored his friend's warnings and charged at Silas, determined to kill him then and there. But Silas was too powerful, and Percy was defeated. As he lay on the ground, near death, he saw a vision of his family. They weren't urging him to seek revenge, they were urging him to let go. "We are proud of you," his mother said, "but this is not the way." In that moment, Percy realized that his thirst for vengeance had become a prison, and he needed to break free. With the help of Vox Machina, Percy defeated the Briarwoods and reclaimed Whitestone. But his journey of redemption was far from over. He had to confront the damage he had done while under Orthax's influence, and he had to learn to forgive himself for his mistakes. He also had to embrace his role as the new Lord of Whitestone, a responsibility he had never asked for but knew he had to accept. "My family's legacy is not one of revenge," he told the people of Whitestone during his coronation. "It is one of hope, of protection, of building a better future for all of us." Percy dedicated himself to rebuilding Whitestone, using his engineering skills to improve the city's defenses and create a better life for its citizens. He also formed a deep bond with Vex, who helped him heal from his trauma and learn to trust again. Percy's growth as a character is most evident in his relationship with Vex. At first, they were just allies, bound by their shared goal of defeating the Briarwoods. But as they fought side by side, they began to see past each other's walls. Percy admired Vex's strength and practicality, while Vex was drawn to Percy's intelligence and quiet courage. Their love was slow to bloom, but it was built on a foundation of mutual respect and understanding. When Percy proposed to Vex, he didn't promise her a life free of danger. He promised her that he would always be there for her, no matter what. "I've spent so much of my life looking back," he said. "But with you, I want to look forward. I want to build a future together." Percy's story is a powerful reminder that revenge is a hollow victory. It may bring temporary satisfaction, but it can never heal the pain of loss. True healing comes from forgiveness, forgiving others, and forgiving yourself. Percy learned that his family's legacy was not about avenging their deaths, but about honoring their memory by doing good in the world. He went from a man consumed by anger to a leader who inspired hope, from a gunslinger seeking revenge to a hero who fought for justice. What makes Percy such a compelling character is his complexity. He is not a perfect hero. He is a man who made mistakes, who struggled with darkness, and who fought to become better. He is intelligent, resourceful, and brave, but he is also vulnerable, guilt-ridden, and haunted by his past. Percy de Rolo's journey teaches us that even the darkest souls can find redemption, and that the greatest strength is not in holding on to anger, but in letting go.